Been trying to relax and they still trying to hate, but that's just a part of the game, and that's on you. Yeah, that's on you if you switch. That's on you. That's on you.
Oh, I feel like this angle is not the best. But I'm like, what's a good angle to do this? Yo, alright, so I'm gonna jump right into this because I don't even know how to really go about this, but I'm bored and I want to do something, so I'm gonna do this. I'm doing a tattoo tag. I feel like I don't got that many tattoos. Some people feel like I got tattoos. But I feel like I got enough that this will be interesting, so I thought I'm gonna do it because I'm bored. Like I said, alright, come on, let's get it. I'm trying to go in order. I'm gonna go in order. It gets sticky in the middle. Like I'm gonna try to go in order. Alright, obviously I'm about to just get right into it. First tattoo, got it like 3 days. No, I'm lying. Got it like 8 days after my 18th birthday. Fiending, so I got like 3, but they was all small, and that's why I felt like it wasn't that, like I wasn't fiending, like I just got 3 small tattoos, like, you know what I'm saying? So first tattoo, I drew it. Cool, focus. I hope this focuses. Is that focusing? Oh, the black one. Well, you see it. Obviously, you should also see me trying to like finalize the design, but that was the first one I got, and it's right here. Can you see that? It ain't much. It ain't much. It's right here. Didn't really hurt. Then I had gotten, I don't even think I have the original like sketch or whatever. Actually, we're gonna get into it too. So I had gotten, oh, you can't even see. I had gotten Things Change right here, and this is my handwriting. Well, this, yeah, it was, because I don't really write like that anymore. And I just find that so funny because, like it says, things change. But that was my handwriting my freshman year of college. So got that. Funny story about that is, all right, like I said, it's my handwriting, right? So I had wrote it down the whole bunch of time trying to figure out which the perfect one that I could put on my body for forever. And I narrowed it down to 2 options. But I wanted the things from option 1 and the change from option 2. Told the tattoo artist, he was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna go back, draw it up real quick, and then call you back. All right, cool. Those the stencil on I'm Hype Tattoos Me or whatever. Honestly, I really feel like it was years later. Honestly, I feel like it was years later. But years later, I'm looking at the tattoo and I'm like, this is not the ones I told him to do. He flipped it. So he took the change from 1 and the things from 2 and put that shit, and I was just like, that's literally not what I asked. And only I will be able to really notice that, right? So I feel like I was kind of absurd asking that man to do that, but he said yes, like he understood. Anyway, I just find that so funny because I guess things change. So I'm not even mad, but like, that's a real lesson. Like, that was crazy. All right, then the third one was just this. Can you see? It's gonna be a lot of moving. Ugh. Was just this line. And like I said, this is my 3rd tattoo. Technically first, but my 3rd tattoo. So I'm still on that like, oh, my tattoos have to have meaning and they have to be deep and So here I go, trying to just be this deep. I mean, I still do think it's deep. I still do think, like, I still do, like, stand behind it. Like, I fuck with what it stands for. Like, it really do encapsulate me to a T that I really don't think I anticipated. But that's what makes me like it even more. But it's just so pretentious. Like, it's just like, bitch. At least that's how I'm feeling right now at this phase of my life. Like, shit, nothing matters this deep. Like, girl, give it up. It's not that deep. But I had gotten a line because, like, I'm a writer. I write all types of shit. So, like, language, writing, all of that shit, like, I really enjoy that shit. So I just felt like it was really powerful. Well, I just felt like the line was, like, a writer's most powerful tool. Like, it wasn't that deep, but, like, that's that's essentially what I was trying to get at with this tattoo. So it was just like, you know, with the line, like, it's seemingly, oh, I'm forgetting the biggest picture, because I feel like I kind of came to this conclusion a little bit after. This wasn't my first conclusion I came to regarding the meaning of this tattoo. Let me go to the first one. So the first one was really just like, it means nothing. Like if somebody was to ask me what it means, I'm gonna say nothing. Like it means nothing. But it's a reminder that you can't have nothing. Like nothing is an impossibility. So you talk about something, it's nothing, but it's not nothing. It's clearly a line. Then that's when we get into why I chose line. I could have chose any shape in the world type shit. But it's a line. But the thing is, I feel like lines are just so powerful. Like, especially in writing, if I always would say, my example will always be, say you put a line underneath the word, now that word is more important. You put a line through the word, now that word doesn't matter. You put a line in between the word, now it's two words. Like, and it's the same line. So I'm just like, the line is so fucking powerful. But it's nothing, but it's something because we made it something, like, so deep. Like, girl, I mean, you not lying, but, like, ew. Like, sit down somewhere. All right, so that was the first three. Then I got this one. Oh, I gotta get up again. This one. Oof. Okay. And I drew that one, too. I don't even really remember the motivation behind this tattoo other than like Rihanna's looks mad good. I want to say I was on a rebellious type tip, but I don't know. I'm only saying that because it really don't have no meaning other than it look good. And I feel like you seen number 3. That was never really my vibe. Not never, but like, I don't know. It just really, I don't want to say it wasn't my vibe, but it was just like, bitch, just don't mean shit, but it's cute. Like, it don't, I really, like, I still don't even have a meaning for it. And I feel like it's like the only tattoo that I really just, not only, no, I'm not going to say only. I'm not going to say only. But this is definitely the first. Definitely, obviously. But it's just like, it didn't mean anything other than it looked good. Like, so anyway, I drew that one too, because Miss I make artists. And this is what I started off with. So this is the first design, and I was fucking with it. But it was just so, like, rigid. Didn't really like it. Like, it was too, and I was not really fucking with it. So then I came up with this. Well, this is not the actual one that I have. Oh wait, am I lying? Oh, it is the actual one. Okay, so then I came up with this. And that is what I have right there. Now this, I didn't even talk about the pain level. Let me talk about the pain level. So the first 3 didn't really hurt. This one actually hurt the most out of all 3 of them. Things changed. I didn't even feel like, I was like, oh, you done? Like, the one in the middle, I don't remember it hurting for real. Like, I remember like feeling something and be like, oh, okay, this is what tattoo feel like. This one I definitely remember asking him, like, you know, almost done. Like, it's only a line, like, this shit hurt. Things changed, I don't even like. So I would say like 1 to 10, like a 2, 0, but it's small, and I probably was off adrenaline at that point. And then I would say 4. Yeah, I would say 4, because it wasn't like it. In comparison to my other tattoos, like, it's not like I could never do this, but it definitely hurt more than the other 2. But it was like, oh, like, okay, this shit don't feel like that easy. It's not that easy, just eat these shits, right? So then this one, I got it on somebody's couch. I'm uptown somewhere. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you where I was at. One of my friends, she was a tattoo artist, and he was doing her cousin tattoo. So we was like, oh, let's go get tattoos. All right, cool. I've been having this design, so that's how I got this. Obviously, the first like piece that's actually like a piece, because all of these probably took like not even 5 minutes each. This one took an hour, and I was like, oh, this shit not that light. I was making a face and everything. Yeah, I don't know. I love it. I'm missing a line though. It's not noticeable. Only I know. Obviously only I'm gonna notice these things. I'm missing a line. I feel like I do love it. I do love it. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even get it redone for real. Cause I like the opacity. Like it's not my darkest tattoo, but I feel like if it was any darker, it really wouldn't give off that same feathery vibe that I kind of wanted to bring to it. Or like, you know, you see the transition, you see the progression of the design. You feel me? So I do love it. But I will say, by the time that nigga got to me, I know he was tired, and he took like 2 shots before he did my shit. So I was like, why he drunk when he do mine? But and I could like, in comparison to the work that was done that day, I could definitely see like I got like the short end of the stick. It might be because I'm darker skinned, I don't know, but he still that's still his problem. Like, you know what I mean? So anyway, next tattoo. Oh, pain level. I would say about an 8. About an 8. That shit definitely hurt, but I wasn't thinking like, oh shit, I'm about to tap out. Like I was definitely like, wow, this shit hurt, but it wasn't like, I don't know if I could finish. So that was number 4. Number 5, I have it on my phone. Oh, actually, number 5 is technically in this book too. So this, okay, so that is something that my cousin randomly drew in my notebook on March 25th, 2005. 2005, I had to be like, damn, how old was I in 2005? Yeah, so she drew it in my notebook, and I fell in love with that flower ever since. I was like, wow, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. My cousin is the coolest. Like, she blew my mind that night. Like, I was like, wow. And the border I don't have on me yet, because honestly, I'm very surprised. But she taught me how to draw those 2 things, and I was just like, wow, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Like, this is amazing. So obviously that flower stuck with me, and that would be like my go-to doodle if I'm like bored in class or something. Like, that would be the flower I would draw. Then I drew it really nice one day, and I was like, ah, this is the one I'm getting tattooed. So then this one I drew. Then I drew that. Obviously, it's not, hers is a little bit more squished, but I feel like that just, I mean that just goes to show like my personality. And I feel like that even like kind of reflects like in my handwriting, because my handwriting shifts based on my mood. So I probably was in a really like rigid mood, but I was craving like creativity and comfort or like familiarity. So I did that like that. You know what I mean? But loved it nonetheless. And I always think of Den when I think of that flower or that drawing or that type of flower. So it was always given Den. And not for nothing, that shape is already in tattoo number 3. Like, you can't see it. You seen tattoo number 3, not tattoo number 3, tattoo number 4. That shape is already in tattoo number 4. This one, and it's a little bit more bubbly, but it's given more leaf because of the intricacies. But you see what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now that one is, oh, I don't even know if I can show it for it. Yo, how am I to do this? Okay, this one right here. I'm going to, do I have a picture? Okay, I have a picture of the day I got it done. I'm gonna just insert it because I'm not about to do that again, or you gonna see it. So then that one, all right, that one, I had got that one in DC, and it was at some shop, you know, in the little touristy area. It wasn't, yeah, it was giving a little touristy area kind of. So, you know, that shit ran me up. Oh, should I go over pricing for all of them? No, I'm not going back. That one didn't really hurt that much. I would say like a 6. Like, it really wasn't that bad. Like, maybe not even, nah, probably like a 4. Maybe a 3. I feel like it was a 3. No, it was definitely a 3. Yeah, because if this was a 4, that one was definitely a 3. Yeah, 3. So 3. Not that bad. I was like, oh, I'm tattoo warrior. I'm a big tattoo girl. I'm out here tatted up. Like, nobody can tell me nothing. Next tattoo. Next tattoo. Oh, damn, I don't have the... Oh, it's in this notebook. Okay, I know what's that. Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is the original design, right? Wait, hold on. Nah, I just read some shit. I'm tripping. I just read some shit that I wrote that. Damn, I read, you know why you can't tell me manifestation ain't real? Cause I know what this story I was writing is. But the way it, oh my God. Yo, I'm tripping. All right. No, wait, okay, I'm sorry. It was 2017. I really don't know it was the summer. It was summer 2017. But I'm tripping because I don't know. Tom is doing some weird shit right now because the math is not mathing, and I'm not about to sit here and try to figure it out. Anyway, I'm still a little tripping over the shit I just found. Like, yo, okay. Anyway. Oh my God, like it's actually kind of creepy because like, okay, anyway, so I just, all I remember is it was summertime and it was a Monday. No, I'm lying. It was a Wednesday. I was at work and I drew this while I was at work because I was bored, and I got it on Saturday. Like, I was like, bet, it's a done deal. Like, it was like Wednesday was drawn, Saturday it was gluing. And it was like, oh, I really wasn't playing. No, I wasn't. Like I said, I wanted it, so I'm gonna go get it. Like, what? But it's this. Now, it wraps all the way around and connects with the flower. And this, and the only reason I really brought up the price of the flower is because I don't want to say I got ripped off, but that is when I kind of understood like the difference in between like couch prices, shop prices, and like even just understand to like shop, not even shop, like kind of shop around, but like really understand your artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, okay, because it wasn't like, I feel like it wasn't, it was the price, like they cost the same thing. Like for him to have done this and go all the way around my leg, and that man do this on my leg, and it been like, it was like a 20 minute, it was like 20 minutes and he was done. This took like 5 hours altogether, and they was the same price. That's the only reason. But like I said, I feel like it's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't really regret it, but it was just like, all right, he kind of took some artistic liberties, I'm not gonna lie. And that was another thing that kind of taught me too, like, you really have to like vibe with your artist. Like, it can't just be like, you don't just go to anybody. Like, don't just go to anybody. My first 4 tattoos, well, no, number 4, it was kind of a vibe, like, but it wasn't really like, I feel like I wouldn't have picked him on my own. It was kind of like a group thing. But the tattoo artist that did my first tattoo and the tattoo artist that did that, my 5th tattoo, the flower, they were both white men and it was no real vibe. So this tattoo, he was Hispanic, but like he was Hispanic. Anyway, the vibe was much better, and I was like, oh, okay, like having a vibe with your tattoo artist is like, you supposed to, like, it's supposed to, this nigga is scarring your body for life. I feel like you should like them a lot. But yeah, it was just a really good time. I only have 2 tattoos by him though, because the relationship just wasn't meant to last. But he did take some artistic liberties, and I'm not mad, but I definitely remember stopping him like, all right, nigga, because that's not what I told you to do. Like, reel it in. Pain. It really wasn't that bad. I would say about a 6. Yeah, I would definitely say about a 6. It was 2 sessions, and each session was like 2.5 hours. The second session was worse because it was more shading, and that area was already a little sore. But yeah, they didn't really start biting until like the end of each session. I was like, all right, this is cool. Like, I got this. That's what after this, I really thought like, yo, can't nobody tell me nothing. I'm big homie. I had a really good, and like I said, it was 2 sessions. And he put me on some new music. It was a real good vibe, and that's why I was like, okay, I really got to be a little bit more picky with who, you know what I'm saying? But I love this. Oh, I didn't even talk about the meaning. Like I said, when I drew it, I really just drew it because I wanted a garter tattoo. Like, I just really wanted something that wrapped all the way around. Like, I really thought that was hot, sexy. So we didn't have a meeting, but after I had met somebody, no, actually I'm lying. The person that had went to get the tattoo with me, they named it and kind of gave it its meaning. It means balance, but okay, it means it's let's talk, girl, talk, get it out, spit it out. Her name is Statera. That is Latin for balance. And I feel like she's like an anchor, you know, really keeps me level. And it just fits. I feel like it just fits. She's balancing, anchoring, more so anchoring. But I feel like when you're anchored, there is a level of balance. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, if you're tipping over too far, you're gonna fall. You're not anchored. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, so where do we go next? And I feel like this is where it gets sticky. Okay, and I think she's next. She has to be next. Oh, I think I have the drawings too. Yeah, I don't really know where this drawing was, but basically what I did was I took this design and I made it into a crown. So like, I feel like from your angle, it kind of looked like a crown. Like, this the bottom of the crown that goes on your head, and then it's the crowny part. So that's what I did. And I put it on my ankle. I went to the same guy that, oh wow, this was a way, I should have just stood up. Okay, now you can see her. You can see Statera. Oh, I should have just stood up for this one too. Wow. The more you know. Okay, so here's Statera. And I just turned Statera into a crown and put her on my ankle. So here is the crown. Oh, okay, here is the crown. You kind of see Statera in her, right? Don't got no meaning for real. I just thought it was cute. It was red, it was on my ankle. It was looking real sexy in some pumps. Like, Pain, like a 2. Don't even really remember her for real. After her, not hurt, but like, it was because it was on my ankle right here, and I had on like high socks and like, I probably had on blazers or some shit, like, and jeans. Like, it was just a lot going on in the ankle area. It didn't hurt, it was just like I was more so aware of it for a very long time. So that kind of was annoying. But yeah, it didn't really hurt. The same guy did this one. Didn't take too long. It was mad quick. That shit took less than 5 minutes, and I was like surprised because I don't even think 2 songs finished playing on the radio, and I was like, "Oh, we done?" Like, that was quick. He did rush it a little bit because, like, if he was a little bit neater, I feel like the blowout would have caused, not blowout, but after a while, your tattoos like grow, they expand. So one area is like kind of closed, but the foundation's solid. It still looks good. I'm not really mad. Next tattoo. Okay, this is where I don't know where to go next. I think the next tattoo is this. Can you see it? Randomly after school one day, I was like, oh, there's a tattoo shop right up the block. Let me go get a tattoo. I thought it would be funny. It's a pun. You know, people go, please. So it was like, I should get please right there. Didn't really hurt. I had to get it done twice because like after a week it started faded, but I only got it done twice, and that was like that has to be 2017, 2018 still. Yeah. 20, yeah, probably. Then like yeah, like I said, Denver, I would say probably like around a 4. Yeah, like a 4. Eating shit with hot sauce after it hurt for a little bit, but not too bad. Like it really wasn't that uncomfortable or anything. And I'm surprised it's only still there. I do want to get it touched up because like I feel like if it was like crisp, that would be hot. So I might, but I'm not really pressed because I don't see it too often, so I don't even remember that it's there. So yeah. Where do I go next? I'm pretty sure I go to Vicky. Alright, so this is one of my favorite tattoos. Oh, here it goes. I knew I had it in here. Here is the crown. Here's the crown that I drew. You see, this is the Tara. This is what she looks like. And then I was like, alright, I want it to be a crown. So, yeah. There's a word for this. It's like an acronym, but it has to do with pictures or symbol. I don't know, but it's an acronym. It's technically an acronym, right? But like, there's another layer to the acronymage, if that makes sense. So I got my grandma's name. Her full name is Victoria, but that's mad letters. So I got Vicky. And I got it in the form of flowers. So I got 5 flowers going down my back. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Don't worry, like relax. 5 flowers, and the first letter of each flower's name corresponds with a letter in her name. So I got Vicky. The first flower is a Viola Witchrokiana. I'm butchering that, but that one. Then I is in Palmoya Alba. I'm butchering that too. The third letter C is a Coreopsis. Probably butchering that too. Fourth one is a Caffro Lily. And then the fifth one is a Yellow Bell. I know I got that one right. But I found flowers that I liked online that started with those letters, and I picked them, drew them in my handy dandy notebook, and I took it to the tattoo artist. So let's go in order. I had gotten the Viola. So this is V, the Viola. This is I. This is C. This is. Oh, which one did I do for? Alright. Oh, I'm lying. This is I. This is I. And then this is C again, and then K. And then Y. So that was those. Let me show y'all. Can you see it? Okay, now fun story about that one. Same tattoo shop that did this, somebody else in that shop did that on my back the first time. Why the first time? Oh, thanks for asking. He fucked my shit up. So the first guy, I can't find the design for like the swirly shit, but, and this is exactly why when you're looking for a tattoo artist, like, you have to vibe with the artist. You should be able to give them an idea, trust their vision, and like their style enough that they can bring what you have in your mind to life, unless you have exactly what it is you want on your back. I don't have a picture of the first one because I'm so mad that he messed me up and had the audacity to be flirting with me the whole time. Mind you, this shit hurt. Like, this hurt. Like, Thankfully, he went top to bottom and didn't touch nothing up. Like, he wasn't jumping around. So, once we finished the area, that area was done. But, it hurt like a motherfucker. I would say like an 8. Like, this shit hurt. Maybe like a 9. No, 8. 8. Definitely 8. But, had the audacity to be flirting with me. Okay, I take you out to dinner. Da 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 da. It shit looked so fuck. Yo. And I paid him. I said I liked it and I walked out the shop. I should have cursed him out. Cause why the fuck would you? Yo, anyway, so that's when I was like, I'm never like, I definitely gotta really fuck with the artist. Like, that nigga really blew me. So anyway, I had a friend. They had a tattoo artist, and they tattoos look good, and they vibe with the tattoo artist, and I really vibe with them. So I'm like, all right, I trust your judgment. Went with them to get a tattoo one time. Vibes was good. I love the tattoo artist style. Like, it was real eclectic, black as hell. Like, it was such a vibe. Like, and it was unique. Like, it was definitely like nothing I've seen before. Like, type of shit that you see and be like, oh, that's that nigga. Like, he did that shit. I know for a fact he drew that shit because it looked like he drew that shit. So I was really fucking with it anyway. So I went to him to fix my back. So everything you see there, he fixed it. Like, he fixed everything. He added a couple of things. I don't even remember what it looked like from because it's on my back to really like pull it up in my head. But he fixed it, thank God. So that shit hurt again. That shit definitely like an 8.5. Cause I definitely remember a couple times being like, I don't know if I can do this. No, you can do it. All right, cool. Power through it, right? Both sessions was about 3 hours. I feel like the first session was more like 2.5, and the second session was more like 3, a little over 3, but not 3.5. Shit, that shit hurt like a motherfucker. And I'm so ticklish, so every time they would touch my back, I would jump because I'm ticklish and it tickled. Jesus Christ. I didn't think tickling or being tickled is something that's like tiring. But being tickled for 3 hours, yo, I went home and knocked, bro. Like, I never slept that good. And it was raining that day. Yeah, but vibes were cool. Like I said, tattoo artist was cool. So I was like, all right, this is my guy. If I need a tattoo, I can go to him. Because, like, I literally told him, like, the vibe. He seen what the fuck was already on my back and was like, all right, I got you. And pulled that shit. He free-handed, the corrections and everything else you see, and took a picture showing me, and he was like, you fucking with it, I'm like, yeah, fucking with it, thank you, fixed it, cool, you're my guy. Speaking of my guy, these are actually his pants. It looks alive. Sick. Because his name is Nicholas Sickleton. Not playing, it's Nick Sick Creative Design. I think that's his Instagram. But Nick Sick, my guy. Now I'm trying to think, who's next? Like I said, this is where it gets sticky. I'm pretty sure it's Captain Saberhood. If I'm forgetting somebody, we'll come back. But I'm pretty sure it's Captain Saberhood, which is her. You see her just up to here though. So from here to here, let's just do it like that. So this is Captain Saberhood. You see her. I love her. Her name is Captain Saberhood because it's me. I don't know when this idea came to my head, but it came to my head like a long time ago. I'm talking before I even had tattoos. Oh, even, actually, speaking of before I even had tattoos, the flower that's right here, this joint, I remember drawing it one time in 2nd grade and being like, and telling my friend, I'm gonna get that tattooed when I'm 18. So I'm surprised it wasn't my first tattoo and it took me so long to get it, but I definitely remember drawing it and being like, I'm gonna get this tattooed in the 2nd grade. But anyway, back to Captain Saberhood. So I feel like I feel like in high school, sometime in high school, I said I'm gonna get a big ass owl because it's gonna represent me, because my name is Cassidy, and the name Cassidy means wise. Owls represent wisdom. I'm gonna get an owl that represents me. I don't really like owls, they're creepy. But that idea was kind of still in my head. Then I took a nude one day, and that shit was fire. So I sent it to my tattoo artist, and I sent him like a drawing or like an idea of what I want. So I want this to be the reference, but I want it to be like a flower lady. Like I want her hair to be like the flower, and she be like the stem. He was like if you, and this is exactly what I'm saying. Back to, you gotta vibe with your tattoo artist and really like have them know what the fuck you talking about. Because if you ever want to see the stick figure drawing that I sent him, and this is what he came up with off the freehand, my God, obviously you see the picture. This is the picture that was inspired, and then he freehanded it while looking at the picture, right? And yeah, I was in the picture. I was holding my phone because it was a selfie, so I made her like be conjuring up her powers because she's a superhero, and that's why her name is Captain Sabo. Oh, actually, fun fact, it went from doctor to captain because the owl was supposed to be wearing glasses, so the owl was supposed to be called Dr. Saberho, but we didn't go with the owl, so it's Captain Saberho now. So this is Captain Saberho. Yeah. Then same time I got Captain Saberho, I had got that face on my butt. Can I show you? I'm probably gonna get flagged. Oh, it's nothing. Don't look at this one yet. We didn't get there. But I had got that. Pain for Captain. Captain's pain, not that bad. Captain Pain, same was like a 6. Wasn't that bad. It was 2 sessions. First session was about 2.5 hours. Yeah, each session was about 2.5 hours. We just did the outline of the first session, calm. Like, I was ready to keep going. He was like, nah, bro, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna catch you in 2 weeks. And I was like, alright, bet then. But yeah, Captain Saberho, like a 6. It really wasn't that bad. Like I feel like it was only a 6 because she took that long. Like after a while, that shit gonna hurt. Like it's not gonna, like, your skin is like irritated. Second session was like a 6.5 because there was a lot more shading up here, obviously. And you know, like I was at one point, I was like, you need to get off of me. Like if you like, I'm tired of this, granddad. Like he was scribbling and scrabbling. I'm like, he be like, I feel like sometimes tattoo artists be forgetting like this is a human still. Like he told me, I'm about to add some pink. Nigga, I'm dark skinned. Don't play with me. Like, so second session was a little bit more painful, but it really wasn't that bad. Like you really couldn't tell me nothing. I'm like, yo, I'm Big Daddy out here. Like what? Where do we go next? I think. Okay. So we go to the arrows right here. The arrows, just the arrows, the red arrow. So that one, I don't know. I always just envisioned a triangle right here. So I was like, I need a triangle right here. Then I found out that the triangle represents fire signs in astrology. And I was like, oh, I definitely need the triangle right there. Then I found out that I'm a fire, moon, rising, and sun. So I got the 3 dots. But then it looks like a fucking arrow because I'm a Sagittarius, sun, and rising. Like, come on, bro. You can't tell me that when they eat. Didn't really hurt. My nigga Nick sick did it. It was calm. Yeah, I thought it was gonna hurt way more, but it really didn't hurt. It's giving me superhero vibes, but you already seen Captain Sabo, so you know it's on my blood, you know it's on my body, no pun intended. Same day, I got the 3 right here. Just cause 3 is my favorite number. If you didn't already guess based on my tattoos, I really love the number 3. It just always felt right. It always felt whole. Always felt complete. 3s felt even though they're odd, and I really like that because like they're not even, but it feels even. Yeah, 3s are just the best. I really like 3s. So I got my 3 right there. My aunt always talking about, you think you changed the rapper? Like, no, he thinks he's me. Like, come on, stop playing with me. But yeah, lost my 3. Didn't really hurt. No, I was give us like a 4. I don't even remember really like hurting that much. Yeah, didn't really hurt that much. Then I had got that same day too, because that's the thing about me. That's the thing about me. If you are charged by an hour, I'm not getting one little ass tattoo from you. Like, that's stupid. Or if you have a minimum that's like over $100, I'm not getting one tattoo. Like, that's stupid. Yeah, so then I had got okay, so then I had said that same day I had got Plus Ultra because I had just watched the My Hero Academia movie, and I was big on My Hero Academia. I haven't even finished the show, but I got shit tatted on me. Isn't that crazy? Like, I'm gonna finish it. But I just haven't been in the mood. Like, I haven't been watching any anime for real. But yeah, a lot of shit got it tatted on me. I really resonated with Plus Ultra. Like, if you watch the show, every time they say Plus Ultra, them niggas be at their last, and that shit really just pushed them. Like, it's just so commendable. I really like that shit be getting me hype. That shit, when it be like Plus Ultra and be going into like Plus Ultra mode, I really just be like, wow, that's what I need. That's the type of vigor and stick-to-itness I need in my life. Like, I need to exude that, so I got to tat it on my ass. I don't really feel like... We're just gonna leave it at that. Pain, that one actually hurt more than I expected. So I'm gonna say like a 6. Because it wasn't like tap out, but I definitely remember being like, this shit hurt. Like, what the fuck going on? Same, you know what I'm saying? Nick did my shit, obviously. That's my guy. Oh, he freehanded the Plus Ultra on my butt. And he just drew this 3. Like, he didn't find this font. He just drew. Because I was like, I want the 3 that looks studious. I said Times New Roman. Then we looked up a Times New Roman, and that's not how it looked. And I said, I just want that 3. And then he drew this and was like, I bet. Then where do we go from there? I'm pretty sure we go to this one. 669. I had seen somebody with a tattoo that said NOW in that same font, and their meaning was like, the time is now. Honestly, I feel like their meaning for the time is now is a little bit different from my meaning of the time is now, but they both mean the time is now. I feel, so it really don't matter what they shit meant, because we're talking about me, right? Alright, so when I say the time is now, I mean like stay present. Now is all we have. Like, time is an illusion. All we have at the present moment. The time is now. It's always gonna be now o'clock. My clock is never wrong, baby. You feel me? Present moment, stay present. Everything you need is in the now type shit. The reason I chose the number 669 is because if you type, so like on a keypad, on a numerical keypad like this, you know which one I'm talking about. They have the letters, and if you type in 6, well, the numbers 6, 6, and 9 would be the numbers you'd have to type to get the letters NOW, because M and N, I mean N and O are on the number 6, and W is on the number 9. So 669, the time is now. You see the vision. That one, this one didn't hurt. Nick didn't do this one. I got this one done by somebody else. Actually, the person that did this in The Crown was supposed to do that, but he was doing too much, talking about something I didn't confirm. He wanted me to confirm like 4 times. Like, if I say I'm coming for tattoo, I'm coming for tattoo, and you done tatted me already. Like, Bro, what? Like, you doing too much. So I was at the shop waiting for him. He was like, oh, you didn't confirm. Anyway, so his homeboy or whatever, somebody else that was in the shop, he ended up doing my tattoo. And he was really cool, really kind. I really enjoyed his energy, but the other niggas in the shop really wasn't vibing with him. His energy was different from everybody else's. So I was really comfortable getting tattooed from him, but like, everybody else in the shop, and they was even tattooers or like artists. Like they was just people hanging out. I was just like, yeah, y'all is not really the vibe. But my tattoo artist, he was sweet. I really wish like I had gotten more contact information other than his Cash App. But because I would get another tattoo from him, but I guess it was just not meant to be, so I'm not even gonna trip. But pain, I would say a 4. Like it really didn't hurt because I kept talking like a dickhead. Like, oh my fault, I shouldn't be talking, and it didn't take that long, so you feel me? It wasn't that bad. Where do I go next? Yeah, all right. So then I have this right here. Come on, focus. I have this little heart right here on my wrist. Oh, this one was a stick and poke that I did myself. I had ordered a stick and poke kit from Amazon, some ink from Amazon, and I did it myself. It took me mad long. Obviously, it's my first stick and poke. But I feel like it's perfect. Like I love this tattoo so much. Like I don't like, like this tattoo is so hot. Yeah, this is the best stick and poke in the world. It took me mad long. It took me like an hour. I don't know. Yeah, it took me mad long to do this shit, but love this tattoo. Damn. Pain, I would say like a 2. Like it took me an hour. Like, I feel like I would have. I probably would torture myself for an hour just to get the tattoo because I don't like unfinished things. So, but it didn't hurt. It was like a 2, and it's mad small. So then I have another stick and poke right here. Can you see it? It's a triangle. It's a triangle. Oh, I knew I was forgetting the tattoo. I knew it. I don't know. I think this one came before the 3 and all that. I don't know, but got that. Nick, my nigga Nick did it. You already know. This one did not hurt. I would say like a 2. It just took longer than I anticipated, but Nick moves slow as hell. Like that nigga is the slowest moving person in the world, but I respect it. Like he don't have a care in the world, and I just really goals honestly. Like that's why I'm not even mad because like. It's not that deep. We just chilling, bro. Like we go. So, but he's slow as hell. So this tattoo took longer than this tattoo. At least that's how it was perceived by me because I just remember being like, "Damn, nigga, you not done yet?" Like I was like, "Yo, he drew a dick on my face. It's a wrap." He playing with me. He about to say April Fool like this, but it eats. I feel like, I don't know, because I want to be like, I was like, I'm getting a face tattoo. But it really doesn't feel like it because you can't see it unless I show it. But it still really is on my face. And I feel like part of me was like some fuck corporate America. Like, I'm going to do my own thing, be my own boss, da 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 da. But like, it's so perfect that I could still get a job in corporate America if I really wanted to. Like, it's not like, oh, you don't fit the aesthetic, like, and you don't see it for real unless it just hits when you see it. Like, it's just so perfect. I just feel like it fits me so well. It just, like, it's me. Like, it fits me. It works. Like, every time somebody had noticed it, they be like, yo, that shit is hard. Like, it go hard. It go hard. So definitely one of my favorite tattoos. yeah, I don't know what else to say other than perfect. 'Cause I just feel like it would not eat this hard on nobody else. Like, you have to have my anatomy. Like, if it don't, if your lips don't bust like mine, it's not gonna bust like mine. But anyway, back to this heart. So obviously I love hearts because I'm corny and a girl. But yeah, did this one popping, did the triangle next. And like I said, 3 is my favorite number. Triangles are 3-sided shapes and the strongest shape in nature. Not the most convenient, not convenient. I guess convenient would be the word, but efficient. Triangles aren't the most efficient, but they're the strongest. And I feel like that says a lot about my personality or like what I like. Because they're the strongest, but they're not the most efficient. So, I don't know, I just really like that fact. That makes a lot of sense. So I like triangles, I like the 3. You already know the vibes. Where do we go next? I think we go to the bottom of Captain Save-A-Ho. So then we have this. I really hope you can see it. I hope maybe I'll throw in some pictures. But I have this with a whole bunch of mushrooms, a little bit of grass. There's a ladybug, and on the ladybug, her spots are in the shape of hearts. There's a couple hearts sprinkled throughout the lettering as well. And the lettering says, hurry is fair and consequently destructive. I can't remember what book I heard that from, but I just remember when I heard that shit, I was like, yo, yes, hurry is fair and consequently destructive. Like, love that. I feel like it kind of even ties into like my time is now tattoo, because it's just like staying present, don't rush it. And that's a lesson that I keep learning. Like, don't rush it, don't force it. Like, if it's not smooth, like, I'm a smooth dude. Like, if it's not smooth, it's not for me. Everything I done forced done blew up in my face. Everything that was smooth lasted. You feel me? Like, and it also kind of reminds me of this other quote that my dad used to always say. I think he says the Navy SEALs something, but slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Like, that quote too changed my life. Like, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Like, yes. Like, if you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. So yeah, the reason I chose mushrooms, and this is why I said I forgot to do my homework. So I was supposed to rewatch this Netflix documentary, because there was a Netflix documentary about mushrooms and their meaning, their origins. And mushrooms, after learning about like what mushrooms are, they really just symbolize like resilience, growth, new beginnings. There's more. There's a lot. Damn, did I write it down on my phone? I think I might have. Look at me. Alright, so recycle, rebirth, regeneration. Mushrooms are always seen at the very end and the very beginning, and I just feel like that's life. Like, it's always changing, things change. Like, you see the vibes. They're dangerous but helpful. Like, you have to really know what the fuck you talk about when it comes to some mushrooms, because mushrooms, you can eat that shit and die, you can eat that shit, get high, you can eat that shit, get full. Like, mushrooms do a lot, nigga. They're so essential. Watch that Netflix documentary. I'm telling you, mushrooms are essential to life. If we didn't have mushrooms, or fungi rather, if we didn't have mushrooms, fungi would build up on the plant matter. What? If we didn't have fungi, we would have a buildup of plant matter and would suffocate the earth. We need these niggas. Necessary as well. It sets stage for all life. Their sexual reproduction spores. My camera's dying. BRB. Mushrooms externally digest their nutrients. They're the shit. Like, well, watch Netflix documentary. You gonna really understand what I mean when I say it's the shit. Like, cause I don't know how to explain it, but in my head that makes sense. And then somebody in the documentary must have said like they can save the world. mushrooms are the original superhero, and this is Captain Saberhole with superpowers. It just makes sense that I would use mushrooms. You feel me? So that's what I did. Pain. Oh my god! So this one took about 2.5. There was 2.5 sessions for this half as well. Both sessions I went to tap out. This shit hurt. I would say about a 9.5. Yes, this shit hurt. There was both times I was like, why am I doing this? Like, and I hate unfinished shit, but I was like, I'm about to tap this shit. No, this shit hurt. Like when he said when he was done the first time, I said, oh yeah. He's like, yo, he had to do something, and he was like, yeah, we could just finish it another time. I'm like, yes, the fuck we can. What? This shit hurt, bro. To the point where like he did the outline first, and then the second session was the shading. After the first session, I remember texting him like, yo, I think I'm good. He's like, no, come on. You just used to looking at it like, just come get the second session. Trust me. Like, don't stop at the outline. Like, you need to finish it. So I'm like, all right, bet. The outline, the shading, Jesus Christ. I think actually the shading was probably closer to 3 hours. Because I was in that motherfucker for a minute, goddamn. But, yo, I'm so glad I couldn't have gone to work. Like, I'm so glad I didn't go to work both times I had got the tattoo done, because I wouldn't have been able to do anything the fuck else. Like, yo, son, I needed a big nap and a big meal after this. Like, it was crazy. This shit hurt. Like, this was the first time I remember being like, yo, okay, tattoos hurt. Like, this is not, no, what the hell? Yeah, so, but I love her. This, what you see me, I'm outside. Where do we go? I think I have 3 more tattoos left. If you made it to this far in the video, you should just subscribe, because you clearly fuck with me. And I can't understand why you wouldn't subscribe. So subscribe, like, comment, do all that shit. Anyway, next tattoo. This. Okay, here we go. So we got this. It looked like zeros. It looked like a whole bunch of zeros, but the dots in the middle of the zeros are actually supposed to be ones. Yeah, I feel like there's no, because the digital font, there's no way for me to make it not look like the dots. And I don't give a fuck if you think it's dots or ones. I know it's ones, but it's binary, computer binary code. I can't remember which one. I know there's like a couple different types of code, but I feel like if you, the one that comes up when you first Google it, this one. It's computer binary code for the $. And fun fact, nickname is Cash, so the $sign makes sense. Time is money, so the placement makes sense. And I also love Bender from Futurama. He's my favorite character. I wanted to get a Bender related tattoo, but nothing was really speaking to the kid until I seen that until I learned that his apartment number is this. This is his apartment number, and Bender loves Cash, and I love Bender, so it just makes sense to get it. Yeah, love this tattoo. This one of my most recent ones. I had got this last December, but yeah, love this one. I feel like with this one, you feel me? So yeah, got that. Then I had gotten this. Can you see her? This right here. Those are actually zeros. 3 zeros, triple zeros. I feel like going again with the vibes. I'm the same bitch. Like, I know me through and through. Like, at my core, I know what it is. Because I'm just looking at all my tattoos. I'm just thinking back at all my tattoos. And they have, like, a similar theme. Like, they all, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, triple zeros, new beginning. I just feel like it really resonated with the point in time that the point in my life in December, like New Beginnings, The Fool's Journey, Leap of Faith, Having Faith in the Universe. Like, that's really just where I'm at right now. And even though it's really resonating with where I'm at right now, I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to forget to, take risks, live life, new beginnings. Even though new beginnings often mean old endings, I don't want to be afraid of that. So really resonated with it, and it was a flash tattoo. So the $20, and I was like, the zeros is what I'm working with. So I got the flash tattoo. Same day I had got this. Same artist did it. This wasn't on the flash though. This was my own shit. The zero, you see the vibes, you see the vibes. Yeah. I want to get another flash tattoo. I want to get an exclamation point, but I want to get it right here. And apparently for flash tattoos, you can only get them on your arms and legs, at least at this shop. So they wouldn't let me get it right here. And I'm just like, all right, so one day. Like son, the flash was $20. He said if I wanted right there, it would have been like $150. I was like, you want to get drop kicked. But anyway, I just remember my friend wanted to get flash too, but she wasn't on her hand, and they was telling her like $120, and I'm just like, that's crazy. So we both left, didn't get the tattoo that day, but I just remember I kept telling her like, yo, bro, I know for a fact this rejection was protection, like, or not even solely protection, but I know we have something way better in store. Like, I know because we didn't get these tattoos and we want them, we still gonna get them. Something way better was telling her. She was so mad. She was like, it was actually my birthday. She was so mad, but I'm like, yo, bro, I just know something better's coming. I just know something better's coming. She hit somebody up like, yo, a tattoo artist? They're like, oh yeah, my cousin tattoo. I'm gonna send you their contact. We go to this nigga crib because that's what he tattooed out of. But everything was legit. It wasn't, this ain't my first couch tattoo, but I've been making sure shit be legit, needles be new and all that. But yeah, went to this nigga crib. This nigga got a whole arcade in his house. So we basically got free tattoos. Not free tattoos. We got cheaper tattoos. It wasn't $20, but it wasn't the one something that these niggas was talking about. Free arcade, and this nigga was a producer. So we had a free recording session. So I was just like, yo, this is really how the universe be working. Like, better that no, I just knew that no meant better. And the funny thing is, she fucked with video games on a different level. Like, she was a kid in the candy store. It was amazing. But say all that to say, I got the exclamation point. And because it wasn't a flash, I got to modify it and do what I wanted to do. So I'm just like, yes, I knew better was coming. But I got this exclamation point right here. Can you see it? No, you can't even see it. I got the exclamation point right here. And the bottom is a heart because I love hearts. I'm a basic bitch. This one didn't hurt. I would say like a 2. Yeah, like that one, it didn't hurt. It didn't take long either. Is there anything else? I think that's my last tattoo. I think we went through all of my tattoos. I wasn't gonna do piercings, but like, we've been talking for a minute. So I'm not. If you want me to do piercings, I'll do piercings. But that video would be way shorter, like, way shorter. Yeah. Oh, I do have my next tattoo idea. I don't know if it's my next tattoo, but I do have another idea for a tattoo. I want to get a tree right here, and I want some lettering that says stagnation is fear and consequently destructive. Because I kind of want it to be the mirror of that, and I want the roots to really be a thing. I don't know if I want to say consequently destructive, but I know I want it to say stagnation is fear. I don't really have too much going on. I probably will go back to Nick, but Nick is in the DMV and I'm in New York. Not saying I wouldn't make the trip for him, but I'm not forcing anything right now. So that's my next tattoo, and I run right here. But like I said, I don't know what's really happening next. I hope you enjoyed it, because I enjoyed it. I'm not bored anymore, but I am hungry. So I'm gonna go eat something, or at least find something to eat. I'm gonna see you when I see you.